Hey Daddy, can you set up my pool for bluegill?
Absolutely, baby. Hey, this is Cody with Just Life, and today we're going to talk about rigging up your pole to catch some bluegill or sunfish or perch, depending on where you are. Don't go away. What's up, guys? So we're out here trying to catch some bluegill, and my daughter has a brand new pole she wants to try out. Biggest bee in the world there. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to teach y'all how to rig up just a quick, simple setup to catch some bluegill on. It's really easy. So first thing you want to do is get you a pole. This is just a little Shakespeare from the big box store. And we're going to run the line up through the eyelets here, all the way to the top. And we got this pole because it's Macy's favorite color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pink and purple.
Yep.
So we're going to go all the way through the eyelets.
My favorite color is pink. Yeah.
Just like that. So you get all the lures through there. Now, there's a couple main components that you want to use when you're rigging up. We're going to use bobbers when you're rigging up poles. This type of pole. We're going to use a bobber. So I have a little kit that's set up for one side's crappie, one side's for bluegill fishing. But basically the main things that you're going to need for setting it up is you're going to need a bobber. We're going to use these little push bobbers. They got the hooks on both ends. You can use a slip bobber as well. They come in many different styles. If you use a slip bobber, you need to use a bobber stop that ties onto the line. The benefit to this style bobber is you don't need to use a bobber stop, and you can adjust it on the line. Next, you're going to need a little weight. I forget the weight of this one, but you need a little weight, little pinch weight. And then I like to use the number 2 hooks. We have found that it's a good size, just standard number 2 hook. Whether you're using worms or corn or whatever you like to use, those are great for catching the bluegill or sunfish or perch, whatever you call them, wherever you're from.
We're going fish, okay?
We call them fish? Okay, all right. So, super easy to set up. All you're gonna do is tie your hook on the end of the line here. This is the knot that I like to use. It's pretty strong. I don't remember the name of it, but that's okay. You can run your line through the hook and then back through the other side to make this little bunny ear. And then you're gonna pull the tag, and you're gonna wrap the tag around the main line. I did 3 or 4 times, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna get the end, and you're gonna put it back through both the loop and the tag. So you're gonna go through, loosen, lick it, pull it down, cinch it down tight. It's a really strong knot, way overkill for some bluegill, but it works great. And then you're gonna take and cut this off, and voila! You see that knot? I don't know if it's focusing or not, but there's a really good strong knot. Now, if you were going to do this with the slip bobber, what you need to do is put the bobber on first, then put your bobber stop on. But we're not using that style. We're just using just a regular old bobber. Now, what you can also do is take the little weight I was telling you about earlier, and you probably not, don't tell your dentist you do this, but bite it open a little bit. You're going to put it on your line.
Mommy,
and you're gonna pinch it closed just like that. Pinch it closed just like that, and you can use that if you'd like. And then your bobber, which this is the easy part. So what you do is, if you push from the top, the little hook comes out. If you push from the bottom, or pull down, I'm sorry, rather, or pull down, same thing. Ooh, little hook comes out. So all we're gonna do is open the top hook, just like that. Hook it on the line. Let it go. Then you're gonna grab the bottom half of your line. You're gonna push the whole assembly up so the bottom hook's exposed. And all you're gonna do is run your line through that bottom hook there, just like that. Then pull it down tight. And that's the easiest way. And the reason I like these more is because my daughters, they know how to operate them, and so they can use them. Now the other one's just as easy to use. You just slide the bobber stop up and down. They like these little guys. So that's what we use. Now, last and final step, the most important part. You can use a lot of bait. And one thing that's always been tried and true for us is just some good old-fashioned corn. So,
Yep.
and the cool thing is, if we don't catch that many fish and we open a whole bag, you can either open a whole can rather, you can put it in the bag and save it for later, or be like my kids and just eat it.
By the handfuls.
By the handfuls. So, you just take your corn, slide it on there, and off you go. Throw it off to the edge and see if you can't catch anything. Just like that, you can catch a million fish. As you can see, the fish are already coming right up to it. We got set a little too shallow, and these fish, we have been feeding them. Well, we haven't. My daughters have been feeding them
Free corn.
for about an hour. They've been eating all kinds of corn by the handfuls. But anyway, that's a real quick way to rig up a rig to catch bluegill, sunfish, perch, whatever you want to call them, wherever you're from. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button below. Thanks again.